Hello, sensitive souls. Welcome to Highly Sensitive Healing. My name is Jessie Joy, and in this video, I'm going to expose the truth about why you're struggling to heal and achieve balance as a highly sensitive woman. Because let's face it, when we're trying everything we can to heal and we notice other people around us achieving healing and balance, and we're doing the same exact thing or following the same exact healing protocol, it's really frustrating. It's completely disempowering, and it makes us question what we're doing wrong. And then we end up researching why we're not healing and why it's taking us longer and why it's requiring so much more of our time and effort than everybody else. And it can ultimately leave us feeling more confused and more conflicted and make us feel unworthy or undeserving of healing and balance. Well, first of all, I want you to understand that you are 100% worthy of healing and balance. And secondly, healing and balance are 100% possible for you. You just require a different approach as a sensitive woman. And I actually have a free video course on how to heal and find balance as a sensitive and empathic woman. And it goes really deep into detail about what you're experiencing, why you're experiencing it, why it's a struggle, and how you can make simple adjustments and take gentle action that supports your healing in a way that fully aligns with your sensitive nature. Because finding your way to balance is so important. Without achieving balanced health, it's difficult to thrive and give the best of yourself to those around you. And it's difficult to fully align with your passions and your purpose. And as a sensitive soul, you are infused with purpose and you have a magical calling on your life. And I want you to thrive and feel alive and experience life as a balanced, empowered, sensitive woman. So be sure to grab the free course by clicking the free course link right below in the description, so you can empower yourself with the knowledge and understanding to realign yourself and reclaim your healing. Okay, so why are you not healing? Why are you struggling to achieve a sense of healing and balance in your body? Because you're trying to do what everyone else is doing. And you're probably thinking, well, yeah, because it's working for them. And all the health gurus are telling me that's what I should be doing. It should work for me. And because we're all the same and what works for everybody else should be working for me, right? Well, unfortunately, that's not how it works for the highly sensitive. And there are a few reasons why that is, and I want to share that with you. So reason one is that you have a naturally hyperactive and reactive nervous system, which means that you are more sensitive to stimulation and drastic changes. So when you dive into a healing protocol, whether it's allopathic or holistic, with new medicines and foods and natural supplements and herbs, you're likely to have a very strong reaction. And this happens because your overactive nervous system feels threatened and stressed by the drastic change. And it reacts accordingly with increased sensitivities and an array of uncomfortable symptoms. And when the nervous system is unsettled, healing and balance become much more difficult to achieve, and you'll likely feel like you're in an uphill battle. So for the highly sensitive, extreme and drastic are not the most ideal way to approach healing. Healing for the highly sensitive woman requires an approach that is grounded in gentleness and subtlety. So reason number two is that you have a naturally hyper-aware sensory system. So this means that you experience life with more intensity than a non-highly sensitive person. You feel with more intensity. You see with more intensity. You smell and hear and taste with more intensity. So as your nervous system reacts to all of this added stimulation and these drastic changes by responding with increased sensitivities and uncomfortable symptoms, your already hyper-aware sensory system is causing you to feel these increased sensitivities and uncomfortable symptoms and sensations with more intensity. So have you ever wondered why your non-highly sensitive healing friends can dive right into a healing protocol with all the new foods and green juices and green powders with no reaction? But if you do the same thing, your stomach turns or your heart rate increases or you feel anxious or your nerves feel like they're on fire. It's frustrating, right? Or they can take a large dose of a certain recommended supplement, but You can barely handle like a pinch of it. This is why. Because your nervous system is reacting to a perceived threat, this extreme healing protocol, in a way that's increasing sensitivity and symptoms and reactivity. And your sensory system is taking in all of this new data through your senses, and you're feeling it with extra sensitivity and intensity. So essentially, when you dive into an extreme healing protocol that is working for everybody else, your sensitive system reacts to the overstimulation with increased sensitivity in your receptivity to all of this incoming information. There's increased reactivity in your nervous and sensory system and increased responsiveness by you feeling awful and extra sensitive and extra detoxy and a bit like you're a square peg being forced into a circular hole. Or more simply put, you feel like poop. Okay, and reason 3 is that you're focusing on the wrong thing. So what do I mean here? You're likely focusing on food and diet and supplements and herbs and medicine and everything physical. And don't get me wrong, we are absolutely in need of support in our physical being. And we need to do this through a healthy, balanced diet that's rich in nutrient-dense whole foods, no doubt about it. And there's a very sensitive, friendly way to do this. But in order to achieve healing and balance as a highly sensitive and empathic woman, we need to start by addressing the root cause of sensitivity and balance. And that's emotional dysregulation. Because it's extremely difficult to regulate a sensitive body when there's too much emotional congestion from holding on to emotional debris for too long, or too much energetic debris from holding on to the emotional energy of others, or misaligned beliefs from life circumstances and disempowering thoughts about sensitivity that you learned at some point in your life, and negative emotional imprints from traumatic experiences, and overwhelm from too much emotional stimulation. All of this is clogging up the emotional system. So, contrary to what you've likely been taught about healing, for the highly sensitive, it's necessary to address emotional dysregulation first to start achieving balance in the body and to prime the body for deeper healing and restoration. And then once the emotional system has been rebalanced and realigned, the deeper physical healing can begin to take place, and you'll notice sensitivities begin to lower and reduce, and you'll be able to start slowly adding in the healing foods and the supplements and the herbs that you had strongly reacted to previously. Okay, so how do you do this thing? You need to take a simple, sensitive-centered approach that does 3 important things. 1 is that it focuses on calming your nervous system. That's so important. And number 2 is that it calms your intensity of feeling, okay? And that's extremely important as well. And number 3 is that it focuses on emotional system regulation. So you can reduce sensitivity, relieve the overwhelm, release emotional congestion, restore boundaries and internal safety, and gently prime your body for true, deep, lasting healing and balance. So that's what you need to do, and that's the type of approach you need to take. And inside of my group coaching membership, Unapologetically Sensitive Sisterhood, I provide you with all the tools and resources and healing guidance you need to make this change using an approach that follows those 3 exact key points I just mentioned. And when you join, you get my signature emotional alignment course called The Feeling Formula, which is a 9-week course that focuses on a 7-element system designed to help you break the sensitivity survival cycle, balance your emotional system, and prime your body for deep healing and lasting balance. And you also get direct access to me in our private member-only Facebook group and on our weekly live stream Q&As where I answer all of your pressing questions about healing as a sensitive woman in mind, heart, and body. You get a community of like-minded, like-hearted sensitive women who are healing together through support, empowerment, compassionate accountability, and love, who understand your struggles and challenges, uplift you in your times of need, and offer you unconditional acceptance and love every step of the way. And you get access to coaching, live stream replays, my anxiety relief kit, which gives you the exact process I followed to completely heal anxiety, and my uncomfortable panic attacks. They're totally gone. And I give you energy training sessions and so much more. And when you click the link right down there in the description of this video, my gift to you is 75% off. So you can have instant access to all the tools and resources and healing guidance you need in order to make this change and start finally achieving the healing and balance and freedom you've been so desperately seeking. So go click on that link below this video, right below this video, and see everything you get when you join. Read through all of the member benefits that are available for you. And they're there to help you heal and find balance. And pick the option that works for you and join the group and reclaim your healing. Reclaim the healing that's available to you. So this is why healing has been difficult and challenging and a struggle for you. This is why you haven't been healing as quickly or as easily as you want to. Because you've been trying to heal like everybody else. But you're not everybody else. You're a beautiful, sensitive woman who experiences this life with much more vividness and intensity and sensitivity. And that's perfectly okay. And it's wonderful. And it's truly magical when you're in alignment and balance and you're thriving. And you can experience that. You are worthy of the healing and the balance you deserve and desire. And it's 100% available for you. And everything you need to support your healing path, every resource and tool and loving ounce of healing support and guidance, it's all right here, ready and available for you now. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'm sending so much love your way. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.